Well, good afternoon, ladies, and thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We are here today with Imie Belanger, who is a sales coach and trainer. And this is our first Lunch and Learn of the month of October. This is the first event for October, but we do have a lot of events coming up in the next few weeks. So I hope you can check out the Facebook events page on our group, or go to our website and go to the events page. There are lots of great events coming up. But today we're here on our first Lunch and Learn of October, and we're with Imie, who's going to share with us how to energize our sales pitch. We're going to go through a short, 10-15 minute lesson, and then we're going to have an interactive session where you're going to work individually for a few minutes, and then we're going to put you into Zoom rooms and you're going to work with a few other ladies. So great opportunity to learn, to network, and to come out with an elevated sales pitch. So let me just give you a quick piece of information, introduction on our speaker today. She's a sales trainer and coach who's on a mission to teach authentic selling to entrepreneurs, business owners, and freelancers. Yes. We love that. Before starting her coaching business, she worked in retail, direct sales, network marketing, and as the VP of Sales and Marketing for the Art of Management, Inc. She's the founder of I Shop at Home Business Directory and the International Women in Sales Facebook group. Don't those last two things sound fabulous? All of you on this call, your ears should be buzzing going, oh my gosh, a directory, I've got to get on that. And what is this International Women in Sales Facebook group she speaks of? Okay. Anyway, she's also the mother of 3 wonderful adult children, and she confesses that she's obsessive compulsive gardener who is obsessed with healing plants. Wow, I love it. Thank you so much for being here with us, Imie. We look forward to learning from you today and connecting with all these amazing women in the room. So I'm going to hand it over to you to take it away.
Thank you so much, Christine, and hello, ladies. It's so good to see you, and thank you for this opportunity to share what I call my $1 million pitch. Now, why is it a $1 million pitch? Because the income is unlimited when you know how this works. When you provide a value-based pitch, you can make as much sales as you can. Now, to start off, let me ask you, have you ever been rejected? Have someone ever said no to you, to your offer? Raise your hands if you have.
I like to refer to that as redirection, but yes.
Redirection. Objection, redirection. Someone says, no, not right now. It's too expensive. You're too expensive. I don't have time. I don't have the money, etc. And the number one reason that people say no, or even us as consumer or buyers, we say no, or maybe, or I'll think about it. We say all these things because we didn't see the value in the offer, or the value wasn't clearly communicated in the messaging, in the pitch. So we say no, or let me think about it, etc. Because that's the number one reason people say no to your offer, or they think about it. Let me think about it. It's because they didn't see the value on your offer. Now, the value, when we think of value, it's not what we think as valuable thing. It's how the person, what the prospect is thinking as valuable, what matters to them. You see, we have to know the distinction between that, what we think is the valuable stuff, and what the prospective client or customer think is valuable. See the difference? There is a distinctive difference. When we focus on what's our value, what's valuable to us, then we become, the conversation become transactional. Sales, transactional, there's no relationship, there's no value. They're not getting the value from us. And that is the difference. So the pitch that I'm about to share with you is value-based, and it's almost, if done right, foolproof. And if I say so, it's game changer, because it really could change the trajectory of your business growth when you understand the value-based pitch. All right. But before I share that with you, before we dive in, could I have a moment to share my story? I promise it has something to do with the pitch that I'm gonna share with you. So my mother is a salesperson. She was a traveling salesperson. She traveled from village to village, mountain to mountain, selling her stuff, either vegetables, fruits, fabrics, anything. She was traveling, and my father was actually afraid that she would give birth to me while traveling in her sales escapades. And she took me with her when I was ready to carry or walk with her and carry my own basket going door-to-door sales. More like she dragged me with her, because I don't remember agreeing to it, but that's when I learned her authentic selling method. And there was this very teachable moment when we went to a gated community. It's a community for rich people. So there was this big, ginormous house, gated house, and she knocked on the gate, and the gatekeeper came out, a maid most likely. And my mom asked, what does the madame likes for fruit? What's her favorite fruit to eat? And the maid said, well, watermelon. My mom said, okay. Now, what's her favorite dish? What kind of vegetable does she love? What kind of meals do you cook for her? And the maid informed my mother her favorite vegetables. And then my mother goes, okay, so next week on Wednesday, we'll come and bring some fruits and vegetables to her, and she'll give it a try. So sure enough, the following week, we came down from the mountain to the village, to the town, to deliver this fruits and vegetables. And that person became a loyal customer. And that loyal customer was very instrumental in helping us come to Canada. Because when my mother passed away about 2 years later, followed by my father, who passed away around the same time, there's probably a 1-year gap, I was forced to sell on my own to support my siblings and myself. So I was selling and implementing whatever she taught me, as I remember. And then this loyal customer was able to help us come to Canada, because her daughter was, I think, a doctor at Princess Margaret here in Toronto. So that was the path for us to come here. And I'm sharing that with you because I want to share the power of that deep relationship as a business owner. It really is powerful. So when I came to Canada, I continued to sell on the side. Didn't matter what job I took. It was there's always something to sell. It was always I feel like it's in my DNA. So I was selling, and I even went to sales school. And of course, in the 80s and 90s, there was this hard selling was what we got taught. You know, the dial for dollar, push, push, push. You get 100 no's and get the yes. Don't accept no for an answer, etc. It's almost like the broiler room kind of salesmanship. If any of you remember the 80s and 90s, we just called and we just bug everybody that has a phone number. And so I did okay, but I suffered internally. I didn't enjoy it because it wasn't in my DNA. I felt that I was compromising my integrity. So I quit and focused on building up my career. And then one day, there was a turning point when my girlfriend and I went out for a coffee in downtown Toronto, and this salesperson showed up. I think he heard that we were in the vicinity, so he accidentally showed up. You know, sometimes people accidentally or show up at your door and they say, well, I was just in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by. You know, it's like a sales tactic that we were taught in the 80s and 90s. That's old school sales training. And so they were talking and I was listening on the side. And the more I listened, the conversation spiraled into a dwindling spiral. It wasn't going well. And the more the salesperson talked, the more my friend got really upset. And finally, it was so painful to watch. Finally, I said to the young man, I said, look, you obviously don't know her or anything about her. And you're just pushing what you think she wants. I knew my girlfriend, and it was not what she wanted. She might be interested, but the way he was communicating was not aligning with what she wanted. So that was the turning point for me. And that's when I said to myself, you know, I need to teach this authentic selling. And that's when I went back to how I used to do it when I was younger and sort of downloaded my mother's words and how she did things and how she built relationship. And so here I am. That's how I learned that's how I started teaching salesmanship. Now, a lot of people go into sales and people start businesses without really learning how to sell. And sometimes we don't learn it because it's obviously it's easy. It should come on easy because it's kind of like, how hard could it be to talk to somebody and tell them, convince them about your product or services. But there's actually a sales process. There's a method to the madness. There's the steps. There's building rapport. There's closings and handling objections, et cetera, and there is working out your pitch so that you can actually provide the value that the person want to have or wanting. Because when you just communicate your pitch without caring about the value and what matters to them, it's not going to land on their ears. So this value-based pitch is based on what the information that you're going to get from the person. Because this pitch will work wonderfully, but there's a caveat to it. You need the right information to be able to deliver the value pitch. Because the reality is you can't really help anybody if you don't know what they need or what they want, what problem they're struggling with, what's their pain point, what is their desire, what do they want, what matters to them. You can't just generally throw your pitch and hope it's gonna land. Just like, that's datum, you just throw the spaghettis on the wall and see what sticks. You can't do that. It has to actually be based on what they want. So you gather enough information. I call it sales intelligence in my master class. You gather enough information, gather your sales intelligence, and then you pitch. Because this is sales intelligence is what's going to support your pitch. I hope I'm making sense with you, but you can ask me questions afterwards. See, the value, again, we go back to the value. The value is what they matters. When you listen, when you ask the right questions, when you connect really well and build that rapport and ask questions, you will get the information that you need to support your pitch. And that's when your pitch become $1 billion pitch. This is where a lot of salespeople miss it. It's a make-break point of your sales conversation. If you don't know what you're trying to solve, if you don't know what the client wants, and you just assume that everybody wants makeup or everybody wants this, it might be so, but you need to word it in a way that makes sense to the other person. Does that make sense? All right, so are you ready for this pitch?
Mhm.
Now I need you to grab a pen and paper so you can write this down, because I'll give you a long-term version and a short version. So the long version is this. If I can blank, so you can blank, would that help you? If I can blank, so you can blank, would that help you? Now you can shorten that to, if I can blank, would that help you? So for example, let's say you are a web designer and your pitch is, if I can create a website for you, fresh looking website, so you can attract leads and convert all your visitors into sales or into leads, would that help you? If I can help you look like $1 million every time you show up, would that help you? If I can save you, if I can help you save $1,000 a month so you can build a nest egg, would that help your family? Now, does that sound that you really care about that individual? What they're going through and what they need at that moment, what matters to them? And do you see how you can't really do a generic pitch unless you know the person? So the information you gathered will allow you to calibrate your message to fit their needs, to fit the value that they're looking after. So if I can, let's say you are a stylish, if I can help you look your best so you can get back your husband, perhaps, I don't know, that's a vain
Or get
way
a new boyfriend.
would that help you? If I can help you write your life story, I think, Marianne, maybe this can, work for you, your life story, so you can help other people with that story, would that help you? If I can write your social media, if I can help you with your social media content, so you can show up in all the social media platform, would that help your business? Does that make sense? So do you think you can calibrate your message? Now, the most important thing on this is that you need to know the value of your offer. You need to know what value you're delivering. Has to be very, very clear, because if it's not clear, then you're going to fumble and try to sound cool and sound good. But if you don't know, if you don't have a clear idea what the value of your offer, then this can become difficult. All right, so that's really the simplicity. It's really simple, but I think that if you work on it and really implement it, it will change the way you sell and it will change your results.
Okay, so we have 20 people in the room. So what we're going to do is break you up into some small groups of 3 or 4, and you can introduce yourself, share a little bit about who you are. Maybe everybody takes 1 minute to do an intro, and then maybe you can use this template to get started with your revised pitch, and you can talk around the table, so to speak, with the others to help you finalize that, or you know, work out some wording. You can wordsmith with each other. Sometimes
Now-
when we hear other people share, oh, go ahead, Emmy.
Is anybody, before we dive into that, does anybody have any questions at all? Just to, if there's any clarity, you need a little bit of clarity. Any questions? I'm open to questions. All right, then.
I'm
I guess
gonna
we're
I'm gonna
ready.
put you into the rooms, Emmy. You're gonna pop into rooms and
Okay,
hang out for
good.
a few minutes with each of the groups. All right, so here we go. Breakout rooms. And let me just see here. 5 breakout rooms, just 3 or 4 people. Let's do 6 rooms. So we'll get around 3 people in a room. Okay. When I move you, I might have to do some quick adjustments at the beginning. So for maybe the first minute, there might be a few changes. Please accept my apologies about that. I just want to make sure every room has about 3 people in it. Okay, ladies, enjoy. It's on Tuesdays. can help you. Hi, Monica.
Oh, I'm in the middle of a conference, so I had to jump out.
Okay, no
That's why I put
problem.
the note at the beginning, but I don't know if you
Yes,
saw it. How do
I
I
did
get into
see it.
this now?
You hit the leave button and that
Oh,
brought you back to the main
Okay,
window.
okay. I left them a note too, and I'm
Perfect.
running late because it's already
Okay.
past 1, but I left that note in there. Thank you very much.
You're
I will
welcome. Thanks
catch
for
up later.
joining. Okay,
Thanks,
bye.
Christine.
Hi, Krina.
Hi, Christine. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
Problem.
I was on
Did
the
you
road.
Did you just get here?
Yeah.
Okay. The ladies are actually in group breakout right now, where they're practicing creating the new pitch based on the template that Imie assigned. So I'm not sure what you want to do. I don't know if you want to go and be a fly on the wall, if you want to just hang out for a few minutes, or if you just want to watch the recording. It was really short, only about half an hour. I won't be sending this portion where we're in the breakout rooms. What would you like?
Yeah, maybe I'll watch the recording.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to mess things up right now. I was, I was late. I couldn't make it. I just got home.
No worries. So you're on the list already, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I'll send you the recording. Like I said, it'll be shorter because I won't be sending this part. I'm just kind of bouncing in and out of rooms,
Okay.
chatting with people.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'll let you go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to stay here. You're going to go.
Okay. Thanks so
Have a great
much.
day.
Okay. Thanks. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, ladies. Welcome back. I want to hear some of these. I've been working on mine all by myself in the main room. I'm looking forward to hearing some of your statements here, your pitches.
I just want to correct something,
Okay.
Christine, once everybody's back. This is not your elevator pitch.
Okay.
Don't misunderstand this as your elevator pitch.
Okay.
This is when you give your offer, when you make an offer. Okay, so your elevator pitch is when you do your introduction. You should have that down pat, but this is when you're ready to offer your service.
Okay.
I'd love to hear what everyone come up with.
All right. Who's excited? Who wants to share?
I can share because I have to jump off in a minute anyways.
All right. Awesome.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name's Alana. So mine is really simple and I love simple. So it is this: if I can help you create healthy habits so you can feel more energized and empowered, would that help you?
Love it. Simple and good.
Thank you. Who's next?
I can go.
Yes. Okay, great. Go. Go for it.
Okay, so I have, if I can help you to overcome procrastination so you can move forward with your business, will that help you?
Ah, procrastination.
That's a good one.
I want that.
You know, it's so funny.
It's
because
hard to say no to that, right?
Yeah, and procrastination in my world is not doing things; it's doing the wrong things. The busy stuff. Yes. Yes, awesome, Vanessa. Good. All right, who would like to go next?
I can go.
Okay.
If I can capture the essence of your pet so that you would have a keepsake for life, would you like that?
Aw,
Good.
yes.
I can go next.
Okay.
If I can love your pets while you are away so that you can travel stress-free, would that be of benefit to you?
Right?
I can't say no to that.
Yeah. I like the way she added in the benefit part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was Imie's suggestion.
Oh,
Thank
excellent.
you.
I can go, Christine.
Great.
So if I could help you feel less lonely as you navigate life's challenges, would that be of interest to you?
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's
Wow.
beautiful.
Bam.
voice too, right?
Amazing.
It was delivered in a calm, grounded, just hug. Her voice sounded like a hug to me.
Mhm.
Nice, Mary.
Okay, I can go, Angela.
Go,
Yeah,
Angela.
if I,
Go.
yeah. If I can show you how to make extra income, would that help you?
So that you can do what?
Yeah, to make extra income
To
while
travel, to pay off debt, to I would me personally, I would add something else in there.
okay.
Just like, and as Imie said earlier, it's all about the conversation you're having, asking questions, listening. What are their problems? What solutions can you provide? How can you help them achieve their solution, their goal, their desire, right?
Yeah.
If I can help you start a home-based business to earn extra income to send your child to university,
Okay.
or to go on that dream trip to Europe, if you can even use some of their words, if you put their words into your fill in the blank spots, I think that's going to be powerful.
I missed that out.
Okay, that's why we're here. Imie, I'm sorry, you're shaking your head. Yes, but is that,
Good. Perfect.
So I'll go.
Yes, Vibha.
If I can help you with your real estate investment so you can build equity and retirement, would that help you?
I love that. And Vibha, the buzzword I'm hearing right now, and that's really important for me as a parent whose children are going to be graduating soon and looking for their own homes, generational wealth.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love
Anyway,
it.
that was very good. Thank you. I just thought from a personal perspective,
Yeah.
because you said investment, I tuned in and I'm like, yes, I want to do this. Yes, for me, but more importantly for my kids. Because
Yes.
whose kids are going to be able to afford to buy a home in this?
I think young people are already starting to look into it. A lot of young people are looking into that. Okay, if I can invest something and my child can go to university from that, they're starting to look into it.
Awesome. Okay, let's do two more, and then I want to finish up with a couple of questions for Imie, and because we're right on track here.
I can if you like.
Yes, go for it.
So if I can provide gorgeous traditional hardware delivered straight to your door so you can focus on your project, would that help you?
Yes.
Ooh, wow.
Good.
I can't tell
Send
you.
them to me.
and with conviction and confidence, she said that.
Yeah. It's just like, it's hard to say no when you hear that, right? That's the purpose. That's the goal.
Yeah. I think when you find that statement, or even if you practice the bits, the standard template bits, if you can practice those so they really roll off your tongue, like you would practice your elevator pitch, I think that is, it helps, right? When you can say something with confidence. All right.
And remember also, I want to add this, remember that every person is different. So when you meet another person, sometimes it doesn't work. What you said to Mary doesn't work with Joe. So you have to remember that their value, get to know them and find their value, and then recalibrate that message.
Yeah,
I love that, recalibrate. Okay, is there anybody else who?
I can go. Yeah, I'll go. My name's Bianca. Yeah, so the one I wrote is, if I can free up your spine and your back so you can get up and down easily and feel more balanced on your feet, would that help you?
Very good.
And you know, I'm thinking, Bianca, when you said that, you could even, depending on who you were talking to, like if you were talking to someone who was senior and who had grandkids, the part about, so you can get up and down and play with your 1-year-old grandchild.
Exactly. I like that. I'm gonna write that down. Thank you.
Yeah, just like if it's an older person, a younger person, depending on, you know, what their needs are. Love that. Okay, did we get everybody? Yes,
Yes.
anybody else want to pop in?
Violetta?
For sure. Okay, this is mine. If I can help you with your finance and taxes, so you can put more energy in your business. Would you like that?
Would that help your business? Would that help you? Would that, yeah.
Yeah.
Would that-
The reason would you like that? That it's like an open-ended question, and it's more likely it's like, maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
It's easier to come up with an objection, but if you say, would that help you? It's harder to process a rejection or a maybe in there.
Okay, thank you.
And also, I
And
think in your when you say that, would that benefit you? Because me as a business owner, benefit sounds better than help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good, thank
And
you.
Violetta, with that last line, would that help you in your business? I think just take it one little step further. Would that help you in your business do what? Spend more time with your clients. Would that help you in your business to make more sales, right? Because if I have to spend time doing bookkeeping, then I'm not getting new clients. I'm
Or
not building
something
any
like
more
improve
relationships.
your results, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just one tiny step further with yes, yeah.
Thank you.
And of course, you fill that in with what they say their problems are.
Yeah.
I never have enough time to go out to networking events. I never have, because I got to do bookkeeping.
Yeah,
I never have time to, approach those corporate clients because I'm too busy bookkeeping, right? That's kind of the idea.
It's the most overwhelming task in my book.
Yeah.
And it's so important, right?
I'm
I'm going to slip in here super quick. If I can help you design graphics easier and faster so that you can spend less time on social media, would that help you? Okay.
See?
All
That
right.
is amazing.
Thanks everyone for sharing. Imie, tell us about your, you have some training or some upcoming events. Can you take 30 seconds to share that with the ladies?
Yes. So if you need more free training, I have a private podcast, and I shared in the chat my free training. And I also have an intro. It's how to build instant rapport. There's one I can share as well in the chat, how to build an instant rapport, because I feel like a lot of especially when you're networking, there's 3 steps to really level up your networking. And that's what I teach. And anytime you have any questions, I'm also available, because sometimes you have something going and you failed a close or something, and you just need to bounce things off with somebody, then you can connect with me, and I'm in the group. So, and then you can friend me so that we can connect.
So I did send out a reminder email to this class, this workshop, this lunch and learn. But what happened was, of the 27 registrants, it only went to 11 people, because it said that 16 email addresses were cleaned or people had unsubscribed. So if ever in the past you've unsubscribed, I can never send you another email. So in that email that I sent was all of Emmy's contact information.
Yeah.
So when I send out this recording, I'll cut out the part where we're in the breakout rooms. When I send this recording, Imie, if you could send me those 2 links you shared in the text, that would help. We can just give them quick and easy. Boom. Here's the link to the podcast on so we know exactly.
I did not unsubscribe you. I didn't get any email.
Yes, one of your email addresses is unsubscribed, but I can send you a link to subscribe back. Okay. I cannot change that. And that, of course, is a great thing for anyone who does really, truly,
I have no idea how
to a list, right? So we can chat about that. If you did not get the email, you can send me a PM. I will make sure that you do get the follow-up email that goes out after this. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
I have one more quick ask.
Okay.
If as an entrepreneur, would you have wanted to learn this pitch at the beginning of your entrepreneur journey?
Yeah.
And why? If you can share that with us in the group or in the chat or in messaging, I would really love and appreciate it. because that would really help me to see how you feel, what's the benefit you've gotten so far.
And ladies, this is not a bad question for you to be asking your audience as well. She's asking you what your benefit was, because then she's going to take that terminology, that wording from your mouth and put it into her. So you should be doing the same thing with your clients. When you hear them go, oh, this is blah, 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 take that, capture that line. You don't have to say they said it, but put that in as one of your blank fill in the spot points.
Yeah. So should you have learned this at the start of your business journey? And why?
Yes.
How would that have affected your business growth?
Excellent. Okay, ladies, it is 1:31. We are done for today. Thank you so very much. It was a pleasure seeing you all. Grateful for these tips and tricks. Thank you, Imie. Ladies, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all very soon.
Nate.
Thank you.
Bye now.